Yeah, every guy is different. I remember, for example, Juancho Hernangomez, who was already one of the most talented young players in ACB, which is probably the second best league outside NBA in the world. At that time, when he was draft eligible and when you're looking at him, he was still living with his parents. So you would wonder, like, hey, how is this guy gonna handle not only the jump to the stage, but being on his own, and all that pro athlete life. But again, every guy is different. I remember it was funny. We brought Juancho. Eventually, we drafted him. I went to him to introduce myself, and he was like, "Hey, you don't even have to introduce yourself because I know you. You spoke to my mother. You spoke to my coach. I saw you hiding in the cafeteria across our practice court and so on." So until the guy is in the draft, you cannot really talk to him, but you try to collect as much information as you can. Maybe we're not really pushing it to the limits, like the Hustle movie show that I would not necessarily go to his primary school and talk to the teacher, but obviously you want to collect as much information as you can. So as far as the cultural adjustment, I would say now we're living in era of Netflix, which for me is just catch it all phrase that those kids are listening the same music, wear the same clothes, watching the same shows, and I would actually say some of the international kids are even more and better prepared for NBA grind just because they've been already part of a professional training. They know what it is to play for your life. They know how to handle the pressure. And some of them, they had to move to a different city, different country at the age of 14, 15, so they can really handle themselves.
Right. That's interesting. You brought it up. So we had a great question in here from the chat. Just they wanted to know, obviously you've watched Hustle and you mentioned Juancho Hernangomez. So you really were wild. Adam Sandler, like the movie, we could say it's actually based on you.
Yeah. You saw the guy eating all the freaking fast food after the games and practices. That was all me. And we actually like to joke about it with all the scouts because obviously that was a common discussion amongst all the international scouts. I probably never got as many messages, even on my wedding day, after the Hustle premiere. Everybody was like, "Hey, I just thought about you. I thought that was your story," and so on. Obviously, there were some parts of it, and since you brought it up, I think it's not really a secret. I actually had an offer to be on the set assistant, a consultant for all the scouting clients and so on. And from all the people in the world, the guy who connected me with the Hollywood people was Tim Connolly. Don't even ask me.
Of course it was Tim Connolly. Of course it was Tim Connolly
at all, actually.
But you saw Del Demps. He was also appeared in that movie. And I had a chance to be a consultant. But, at that time, there was a draft season. I was preparing for my wedding. I just couldn't do it. That was in the middle of COVID as well. It's a shame, but I recommended a very good friend of mine who was in between jobs at the time. And he actually had a short appearance in that movie. So maybe that experience ripped me off my acting career, but hopefully the Nuggets are at least happy about it. I'm still working.
Oh, that's crazy.
In all seriousness, no, that's commitment to the grind, a chance to be a Hollywood movie star. I think 9 out of 10 scouts would say, "Hey, forget the draft. Yes, I'm gonna go.
Forget the wedding." Yeah,
forget the wedding, forget the draft, forget all of this. I'm gonna go to Hollywood.